think by mentioning one last kind of development or growth of or in these issue of unions as we introduce these groups of people working together, and that's going to be women's unions. And I just didn't want you to think that we were leaving women out in the cold. That's not the case at all. But remember that society really had a different view of women at the time. That women were not considered to be equal to men at all, even close to it. They couldn't vote for another 20 years, for Pete's sakes. So what you see here are women who are sick and tired of being told that they have to participate in women's work and just be teachers or nurses. They're tired of being told they shouldn't strike and just take what you get, paid less than the average man because it was assumed you had one at home if you were actually working. And we know now that's not the case, and we know too that these women were so devoted to their cause that they came out and they worked because they did not have a man to support them. So that was almost like the justification that because you should have a man supporting you, you get paid less than men. But we know that's not true. We know that many of these women didn't have men supporting them. It was an unfair assumption. And even if it was a fair assumption, they should still be paid the same anyway. But the point I want to make here is that women join together and they create their own unions. Women Trade Union League, International Ladies Garment Workers Union. These are for women, by women. They're women in charge of these associations, these unions, and they will continue to push for women's rights in the workplace for decades. So there's a good brief introduction into unions, and we'll take this into much deeper detail during a class tomorrow.